shop is in danger of going stale. I'm taking it to strange new places.
Number 8. Number 8. Number 8.
While The Simpsons might suggest that new music is a bit of a joke, we hope to show you its great intellectual and artistic depth. Founded by John Cage, Fluxus was based on the idea that historically, Western music has been restrictive when spreading new ideas. Fluxus artists wanted both to challenge these historical restrictions and to create new, serious art in the process.
Christian George Wolff, born in Nice, France on March 8, 1934, immigrated to the United States with his family in 1941. Studying piano under Grete Sultan, he became interested in experimental music at an early age, and even studied with Fluxus composer John Cage at Cage's New York School. Despite this, he had no formal composition training and was self-taught.
Wolff sought to break traditional boundaries of what constituted music. Wolff designed his pieces using matrices, which are grids of numbers. While he believed in traditional aspects of musical sound, such as dynamics, duration, texture, and pitch, he believed there were no specific ways to convey these ideas. Instead, many musical aspects, and sometimes all, were left up to the performers. Thus, every interpretation was unique. This also went in line with his idea of connecting the audience with the performers. The audience would theoretically not know what to expect, so every performance would be personal.
In an interview with the composer called Changing the System about the piece Prose Collections, the interviewer commented on the instructions' witty nature and how these instructions affected the role of the composer. Wolff stated that though the composer will always have some say in the work, this piece was a way to highlight the performer's interpretation of the music, with little to no involvement from the composer. Here are the instructions for the movement called sticks.
Make sounds with sticks of various kinds, one stick alone, several together, on other instruments, sustained as well as short. Don't mutilate trees or shrubbery. Don't break anything other than the sticks. Avoid outright fires unless they serve a practical purpose.
When deciding how to perform this piece, our group learned some important things about Fluxus. At first, it felt as if we weren't making music at all, and all we were doing was simply banging on sticks chaotically. As time progressed, the techniques we were using became more perfected, and we discovered how to make the piece sound in sync, while still retaining the spontaneous feel of the piece, which is what Wolff had in mind for his performance.
We believe that this piece portrays Christian Wolff's philosophy of what music is and how it should be presented to audiences, as seen in this quote from the composer. My notion of what music is about has to do primarily with its realization, that is, performance. Music is about social interaction. It begins with the composer imagining and devising something for performers to engage with, then present to listeners.
Up the holler where we was at, we was hearing all kinds of different noises.
All that thumping around. Remember that rock was on to come clear down into the creek where we was at.
Oh, is that right?
Oh my God.
Boys, the hunt started.
That was close. That was real close. We just heard the Yahoo scream. It's more powerful than I ever imagined. It shook my chest.
That was definitely him, a squall.